live in a dorm with a meal plan again.
I wish I could go back to college. In college, you know who you are. You sit in the quad and think, oh my god, I am totally gonna go far.
How do I go back to college? I don't know who I am anymore.
I wanna go back to my room and find a message and dry erase pen on the door. Oh, I wish I could just drop a class.
Getting into a play.
Or change my major or fuck my TA.
I need an academic advisor to point the way. We could be sitting in the computer lab, 4 a.m. before the final paper is due, cursing the world cause I didn't start sooner, and seeing the rest of the class start too. I wish I could go back to college. How do I go back to college?
I wish I had taken more pictures.
But if I were to go back to college, think of what a loser I'd be. I'd walk through the quad and think, oh my god, these kids are so much younger than me.
So I love dancing, right? I mean, obviously, I'm currently in school studying to become a dancer, and it's great. All my teachers are more than qualified, and they're awesome. But if I had like the smallest bone to pick with any of my teachers, it'd be my ballet teacher. And no, don't start with the whole ballet's the greatest style and you need great ballet technique to become a great dancer, because personally, I love ballet. It has nothing to do with the style itself. It has to do with my ballet teacher and her obsession with doing this one move all of the time. Saisons. Yeah, you know that move where you start with your feet in fifth and then you jump and you split in the air and you land one foot and then the other, then you do it a bunch of times in a row? Yeah, that one. Somehow, my ballet teacher finds a way to put that jump into every single one of our allegros. Like warm-up jump, add a saison. Petit allegro, add a saison. Medium allegro, let's make the whole thing a bunch of saisons. Saisons, saisons, I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it right, but what I do know is that I cannot do them. So when she puts them into every single one of our exams, it's like she's asking me to fail. And I know I am not the only one that feels this way. But like I said, it's just a small little problem. Like, it's not really a big deal.
This is my street. I smile at the faces I've known all my life. They regard me with pride, and everyone's sweet. They say you're going places. So how can I say that while I was away, I had so much to hide? Hey guys, it's me, the biggest disappointment, you know. The kid couldn't hack it. She's back and she's walking real slow. Welcome home. Just breathe. Just breathe. As the radio plays old forgotten boleros, I think of the days when the city was mine. I remember the praise, I te adoro, te quiero. The neighborhood waved and said, Nina, be brave, and you're gonna be fine. And maybe it's me, but it all seems like lifetimes ago. So what do I say to these faces that I used to know? Hey, I'm home. I am the one who made it out, the one who always made the grade. But maybe I should have just stayed home. When I was a child, I stayed wide awake, climbed to the highest place of every fire escape, restless to climb. I got every scholarship, saved every dollar, the first to go to college. How do I tell them why I'm coming back home with my eyes on the horizon? Just me and the GWP, asking Gina, what would you be? String the spine, Smile at the neighbors, everything's fine, everything's cool. The standard reply, lots of tests, lots of papers. A smile, wave goodbye, and pray to the sky. Oh God, what would my parents say? Can I go there and say, I know that I'm letting you down? Just breathe.
My gentle Puck, come hither. Thou rememberest since once I sat upon a promontory, and heard a mermaid on a dolphin's back uttering such dulcet and harmonious breath, that the rude sea grew civil at her song, and certain stars shot madly from their spheres to hear the sea maid's music. That very time I saw, but thou couldst not, flying between the cold moon and the earth, Cupid, all armed. A certain aim he took at a fair vestal throned by the west, and loosed his love shaft smartly from his bow, as it should pierce 100,000 hearts. But I might see young Cupid's fiery shaft quenched in the chaste beams of the watery moon, and the imperial votress pass it on in maiden meditation, fancy free. Yet marked I where the bolt of Cupid fell. It fell upon a little western flower, before milk white, now purple with love's wound, and maidens call it love and idleness. Fetch me this flower, the herb I showed thee once. The juice of it upon sleeping eyelids laid will make or man or woman madly dote upon the next live creature that it sees. Fetch me this herb, and be thou here again ere the Leviathan can swim a league.
Roxanne, you don't have to put on the red light. Those days are over. You don't have to sell your body to the night. Roxanne, you don't have to wear that dress tonight. Walk these streets for money. You don't care if it's wrong or if it's right. Roxanne, you don't have to put on a red light. Roxanne, you don't have to put on a red light. 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 Oh.
And I've been looking for someone to put up with my bullshit. I can't even leave my bedroom, so I keep pouring. And I ain't seen no light of day since. Well, that's not important. It's been long. And I was feeling Whitney, me and my homie sipped Houston. Cars and clothes thought I was winning. You knew I was losing. You told me to wake up, but my clock always stays on snoozing. I'm done. To each their own, and find peace in knowing. Ain't know it's broken, but here's the hoping. Show no emotion against your coding. Just act as hard as you can. You don't need a friend, boy, you're the man. And I've been looking for someone that I can buy my drugs from.
There are things in this play of Pyramus and Thisbe that will never please. First, Pyramus must draw a sword to kill himself, which the ladies cannot abide. How answer you that? I have a device to make all well. Read me a prologue, and let the prologue seem to say, we will do no harm with our sword, and that Pyramus is not killed indeed. And, for the more better assurance, tell them that I, Pyramus, am not Pyramus, but Bottom the Weaver. This will put them out of fear.
There are worse things I could do than go with a boy or two. Even though the neighborhood thinks I'm trashy and no good, I suppose it could be true, but there are worse things I could do. I could flirt with all the guys, smile at them and bat my eyes, press against them when we dance, make them think they stand a chance, then refuse to see it through. That's a thing I'd never do. I could stay home every night, wait around for Mr. Right, take cold showers every day, and throw my life away on a dream that won't come true. I could hurt someone like me out of spite or jealousy. I don't steal and I don't lie, but I can feel and I can cry, a fact I bet you never knew. But to cry in front of you, that's the worst thing I could do.
Maybe I'm special, ever think of that? Maybe he likes me. Me. Maybe he's got crap parents too, and he knows what it's like when crap parents run your life until you can't see straight. Maybe that's why he's going out with me. Maybe age has nothing to do with it. You think I'm moving too fast? You have no idea what you're talking about or what any of it means. Maybe I should be sitting on my front porch, sucking on a popsicle, holding hands with some cutie who blushes every time I say his name and never looks me in the eye. Moving too fast? You bet I am. If I could move faster, I would. You wouldn't see my feet. I'd be gone. The less time I have to spend in this house, this place, this stupid 16-year-old body, the better. The sooner I get out from everybody's thumb, everybody's expectation, the better. You are not moving fast enough. None of you.
Little more speed, little more rope, little more wind, little more hope. Gotta get this stupid kite to fly. Gotta make sure it doesn't snag, doesn't droop, doesn't drag. Wanna watch out for every little whoops. Little less speed, little more tag, little less rise, little more slack. Gotta keep my wits about me now. Gotta make sure it doesn't get the best of me till I get her in the air somehow. Millions of little kids do it every day. They make a kite, the proof is in the sky. Leave it to me to have the one full kite. Who wants to see a little kid cry? Little less talk, little more skill, little less luck, little more will. Gotta keep my feet up in the... Now that I've seen you chasing moles, climbing trees, digging holes, wrapping your strings on everything passing by, why not fly? Hello? Hello? Stop playing games. I know you are there. I think you are there. All right. Don't say anything. But are you listening? Damn it. Will you listen? I think you better listen because I found out a few things. You ought to know that I'm not terrified anymore. I'm not that easy to frighten anymore because I am something. I am truly somebody. Do you hear me? Have you looked at what have I done? Come on. I'll give you a guided tour. Of course, I have to figure out some of your ingenious systems. Very tricky. But I did it. I bet you never thought I could. Well, I did it. And you better pay attention. I want some respect from you. Respect. Are you not going to say anything? Just say, I'm listening. That's not asking very much. You bastard. You bastard! You wait! You wait until I set the ground rules! No. I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. At least not in the way it sounded. It's just... I want to ask for something. You know that things are much better for me when I can work. And I've been working sometimes to exhaustion. And that's all right. But it's not enough. You know, you put me in here all by myself. I don't think that's right. I mean, I don't think that's fair. I cannot stand anymore. Send someone. And I promise I won't ask for anything else. But please, send someone.
Do you want to go first? 'Cause I'm happy to wait. I've practiced really hard, but I'm finding it strange to start with you.
So how does it go? I've forgotten the tune. I haven't warmed up today, so I might sound a bit strange. Yes, I do.
'cause I can. I swear it's true. I'm just a little nervous in front of you. So who's on the third? I think I'm better at melody. Going to get it wrong. Should we try another song? No? Okay.
Let's just go for a take and see how we sound. My heart is beating fast. Oh, vocal cords, please last. Here we go. 'Cause I
Can.
sing.
I swear it's true. I'm just a little nervous in front of you.
Oh, 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 oh.
Oh, oh, oh.
Yeah, we sound good.
Yeah, we sound good. So good.
Yeah, we sound good.
Yeah, we sound good.
I think I messed up. I just wanted to improvise. Should we try another day?
I sounded great.
'Cause I
Can.
sing.
I swear it's true. I'm just a little nervous in front of you.
You all look very... I can tell just looking at the ladies that you don't have more than 1 or 2 children apiece. And it's not for want of union, is it? For the men, God forgive me, don't look as though they're thwarted in the sex urge. Ladies, you've come by it, have you? Can I ask, do you tell your husbands that you've come by it? Or do you keep it from them? Perhaps you won't answer with your husbands beside you? Well, we are the real working class, and need it more than others. My husband Johnny, he's what they call a machinist up at the paper mill, and gets $17.25 weekly. And rent is $8, and coal is $2, and that leaves $7.25 to feed and clothe man, wife, and child. So you see, I don't want more children for their own little sakes, to practically starve or be a burden to taxpayers. But no matter how careful I try, I seem to fall wrong. I married a poor man. There was my first mistake. But Johnny, I don't mind telling you this, is still a handsome man. If he was standing before you this minute, the ladies would cross their legs, and many would spend a restless half hour. That's how handsome he was. I first laid eyes on him when he was working as a stable hand up at the hotel. I saw him standing outside the stable. I stopped walking to where I was going and just stood there, looking at him.
I can hear the bells. Well, don't you hear them chime? Can't you feel my heartbeat keeping perfect time? And all because he touched me. He looked at me and stared. Yes, he bumped me. My heart was unprepared when he tapped me and knocked me off my feet. One little touch, now my life's complete. 'Cause when he nudged me, love put me in a fix. Yes, it hit me just like a ton of bricks. Yes, my heart burst. Now I know what love's about. One little touch and love's knocked me out. And I can hear the bells. My head is spinning. I can hear the bells. Something's beginning. Everybody says that a girl who looks like me won't win his love. Well, just wait and see. 'Cause I can hear the bells. Just hear them chiming. I can hear the bells. My temperature's climbing. I can't contain my joy. 'Cause I finally found the boy I've been missing. Listen, I can hear the bells. Round one, he'll ask me on a date, and then round two, I'll primp but won't be late, because round three is when we kiss inside his car. Won't go all the way, but I'll go pretty far. Round four, he'll ask me for my hand, and then round five, we book the wedding band. So by round six, Amber, much to your surprise, this heavyweight champion takes the prize. And I can hear the bells. My ears are ringing. I can hear the bells. The bridesmaids are singing. Everybody says that a guy who's such a gem won't look my way. Well, the laugh's on them. 'Cause I can hear the bells. My father will smile. I can hear the bells as he walks me down the aisle. My mother starts to cry, but I can't see his Lincoln's eye are French kissing. Listen, I can hear the bells.
I'm out of breath in this fond chase. The more my prayer, the lesser is my grace. Happy is Hermia wheresoe'er she lies, for she hath blessed and attractive eyes. How came her eyes so bright? Not with salt tears, if so my eyes are oftener washed than hers. No, I am as ugly as a bear, for beasts that meet me run away for fear. Therefore no marvel though Demetrius do as a monster find my presence thus. What wicked and dissembling glass of mine made me compare with Hermia's sphery eyne?
I didn't mean to break her heart. I meant to keep it safe, to protect it, but in the end, that's what I did. I broke it. I mean, not a lot, really. I didn't shatter it or smash it to smithereens. I just lost track of it for a moment. Watched it slip through my fingers. I just couldn't seem to hang on to it. It seemed to fall through my hands. Broke it a bit, that's all. Enough for her to take it back, though. She didn't trust me with it anymore. Didn't believe I wouldn't break it, so she took it back and kept it for a while. And then she gave it to someone else, and that broke my heart.
I'm on my time for everyone. I have very bad posture. Sit and drink penny royal tea. Distill the life that's inside of me. Sit and drink penny royal tea. I'm anemic royalty. Give me a Leonard coin after world, so I can sigh eternally. I'm so tired I can't sleep. I'm a liar and a thief. Sit and drink penny royal tea. I'm anemic royalty. I'm on warm milk, laxatives, cherry flavored antacid. Sit and drink penny royal tea. Distill the life that's inside of me. Sit and drink penny royal tea. I'm anemic royalty.
I don't get depressed. I'm a very happy, well-adjusted person. Everyone says so. Karen, you're always in a good mood. Karen, you're a breath of fresh air. Karen, you're a ray of sunshine. I'm never depressed, according to everybody. I have a journal. I write in it every day, sometimes twice a day. I try to get everything out and onto paper so that no one has to look at me and say, Karen, you don't look so good today. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes I have to fake it, but no one ever notices. I should be an actress. I'm really good at it. Yeah? Depressed? Me? Never.
I don't know who you
I've been walking with my face turned to the sun. Weight on my shoulders, a bullet in my gun. Oh, I got eyes in the back of my head, just in case I have to run. I do what I can while I can for my people. While the clouds roll back and the stars fill the night, that's when I'm gonna stand up. Take my people with me. Together we are going to a brand new home. Far across the river, can you hear freedom calling? Calling me to answer. Gonna keep on keeping on. I can feel it in my bones. And I know what's around the bend might be hard to face, 'cause I'm alone. And I just might fail, but Lord knows I tried. Sure as stars fill up the sky. Stand up, take my people with me. Together we are going to a brand new home. Far across the river, can you hear freedom calling? Calling me to answer. Gonna keep on keeping on. I can feel it in my bones.
Can keep my hands on myself. Think I'll dust them off, put them back up on the shelf. Kiss my little baby girl is in need. Am I coming out of left field? Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. I've been feeling it since 1966 now. Might be over now, but I feel it still. Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. Let me kick it like it's 1986 now. Might be over now, but I feel it still. Got another mouth to feed. Leaving with the babies that her mama called a grave digger.
Emily,
Hello.
hello.
I can't work at all. The moonlight's so terrible.
Emily, did you get the third problem?
Which?
The third.
Oh, wait, yes, George, that's the easiest of them all.
Well, I don't see it. Emily, can you give me a hint?
I'll tell you one thing. The answer's in yards.
In yards? Well, how do you mean?
In square yards.
Oh, in square yards.
Yes. George, don't you see?
Yeah.
In square yards of wallpaper.
Oh, in square yards of wallpaper. Thanks a lot, Emily.
You're welcome. My, isn't the moonlight so terrible? And with choir practice going on, I think if you hold your breath, You can hear the train all the way to Contaccook. Hear it?
Yeah. Well, what do you know?
Anyway, I better get back to work.
Good night, Emily.
Good night, George.
Heart, don't fail me now. Courage, don't desert me. Don't turn back now that we're here. People always say life is full of choices. No one ever mentions fear, or how the world can seem so vast on a journey to the past. Somewhere down this road, I know someone's waiting. Years of dreams just can't be wrong. Arms will open wide, I'll be safe and wanted. Finally home where I belong. Well, starting now, I'm learning fast on a journey to the past. Home, love, family. There was once a time I must have had them too. Home, love, family. I will never be complete until I find you. One step at a time, one hope then another. Who knows where this road may go? Back to who I was, on to find my future. Things my heart still needs to know. Yes, let this be a sign. Let this road be mine. Let it lead me to my past and bring me home at last.
Oh, spite! Oh, hell! I see you are all bent to set against me for your own merriment. If you were civil and knew courtesy, you would not do me thus much injury. Can you not hate me, as I know you do, but you must join in souls to mock me too? If you were men, as you are men in show, then you would not use a gentle lady so, to vow and swear and superpraise my parts, when I am sure you hate me with all your hearts. You were both rivals and love Hermia, and now both rivals to mock Helena? A trim exploit, a manly enterprise, to conjure up tears in a poor maid's eyes with your derision. None of noble sort would so offend a virgin and extort a poor soul's patience, all to make you sport.
I saw the light fade from the sky. On the wind I heard a sigh. As the snowflakes cover my fallen brothers, I'll say this last goodbye. Night is now falling, so ends this day. The road is now calling, and I must away. Many places sorrows I have seen, but I don't regret, nor will I forget all who took that road with me. Night is now falling, so ends this day. The road is now calling, and I must away over hill and under tree, through lands where never light is shone, by silver streams that run down to the sea. To these memories I will hold, with your blessing I will go, to turn at last to paths that lead home. And though where the road then takes me I cannot tell, we came all this way, but now comes the day to bid you farewell. I bid you all a very fond farewell.
3 years have gone by. The sun's come up over 1,000 times. Summers and winters have cracked the mountains bit by bit. Some of the rains brought down the dirt. And babies who weren't even born before began talking regular sentences. And some folk who thought they were right young and spry have found they can't quite bound up a flight of stairs that they used to without their heart fluttering a little. All that can happen in 1,000 days. Nature's been pushing and contriving in its own ways too. Some young folk up and got married. Yeah, the mountain's been chipped down a few fractions of an inch. Millions of gallons of water have gone through the mill, and here and there a new home was built under a roof. Almost everyone in the world gets married. You know what I mean? In our town, there aren't hardly any exceptions. Almost everyone climbs into their graves married.
Walking up the hill tonight when you have closed your eyes. I wish I didn't have to make all those mistakes and be wise. Please try to be patient and know that I'm still learning. I'm sorry that you have to see the strength inside me burning. But where are you, my angel, now? Don't you see me crying? I know that you can't do it all, but you can't say I'm not trying. Looking at you sleeping, another man I love. I'm sitting here weeping while the hours pass so slow. I'll have to let you go, and you'll be just a man once I used to know. Looking at you leaving, I'm looking for a sign.
He helps? Tell me, why didn't God help my innocent friend who died for no reason, while the guilty run free? Okay, fine. Forget the one-offs. How about the countless wars declared in his name? Okay, fine. Let's skip the random, meaningless murder for a second, shall we? How about the raciest, sexiest phobia soup we've all been drowning in because of him? And I'm not just talking about Jesus, I'm talking about all organized religion, exclusive groups created to manage control, a dealer getting people hooked on the drug of hope. His followers nothing but addicts who want their hit of bullshit to keep their dopamine of ignorance. Addicts. Afraid to believe the truth that there's no order, there's no power, that all religions are just metastasizing mind worms meant to dive us so it's easier to rule us by the charlatans that want to run us. All we are to them are paying fanboys of their poorly written sci-fi franchise. If I don't listen to my imaginary friend, why the fuck should I listen to yours? People think their worship is some key to happiness. That's just how he owns you. Even I'm not crazy enough to believe that distortion of reality. So fuck God.
I only want to say, if there is a way, take this God away from me, for I don't want to taste its poison, feel it burn me. I have changed and not as sure as when we started. Then I was inspired. Now I'm sad and tired. Listen, surely I exceeded expectations. Tried for freedom, feels like 30. Called you as much from many other men. But if I die, see the saga through and do the things you ask of me. Let them hate me, heed me, hurt me, nail me to their tree. I want to know, my God. I want to know, my God. I want to see, my God. I want to see, my God. Why I should die. Would I be more nice than I ever was before? If the things I've said and done matter anymore. I want to know, my God. I want to know, my God. I want to see, my Lord. I want to see, my Lord. If I die, what will be my reward? If I die, what will be my reward? I have to know, my Lord. I have to know, my Lord. Why should I die? a little of your ugly crescent brain. Show me there's a reason for you wanting me to die. You far too neat and where and how, but that's a head of wine. All right. I'll die. Just watch me die. See how I Then I was inspired. Now I'm sad, I'm tired. After all, I tried for 3 years. Seems like 19. Why then am I scared to finish what I started? You started. I didn't start it. God, thy will is hard, but you hold every card. I will drink your cup of poison, nail me to your cross and break me, bleed me. Beat me, kill me, take me now before I change my mind. Before I change my mind.
I've told you the whole of it now. God took Alma, and not me. I do feel as though I've done something God doesn't like, and I'm ashamed of it. But I do feel some sweet thing, as though I've come through it. Ladies, I want to speak with you in particular. You who are wives, do you do the things that I've done? Will you tell me? Do you keep things from your husbands? For don't we have to do some things, make some decisions for our own little families alone? Perhaps you won't answer me with your husband sitting next to you, but I'll know from the look in your eyes. I ask. I want to know what to do because Johnny's at the door.
You juggler! You canker blossom! You thief of love! What? Have you come by night and stolen my love's heart from him? Puppet! Why so? That way goes the game. Now I perceive that she hath made compare between our statures. She hath urged her height, and with her personage, her tall personage, her height forsooth she hath prevailed with him. And are you grown so high in his esteem because I am so dwarfish and so low? Well, how low am I, thou painted maypole? Speak! How low am I? I am not yet so low, but that my nails can still reach into thine eyes.
Good Hermia, do not be so bitter with me. I evermore did love you, Hermia, did ever keep your counsels, never wronged you. Save that. In love unto Demetrius. I told him of your stealth into this wood. He followed you, for love I follow him. But he had chid me hence and threatened me, to strike me, spurn me, nay, to kill me too. So now, will you let me quiet go? To Athens will I bear my folly back, and follow you no further. Let me go. You see how simple and how fond I am. I've heard it said that people come into our lives for a reason, bringing something we must learn, and we are led to those who help us most grow if we let them, and we help them in return. Now I don't know if I believe that's true, but I know I'm who I am today because I knew you. Like a comet pulled from orbit as it passes the sun, like a stream that meets a boulder halfway through the wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? But because I knew you, I have been changed for good.
It well may be that we will never meet again in this lifetime. So let me say before we part, so much of me is made of what I learned from you. You'll be with me like a handprint on my heart. And now whatever way our stories end, I know you have rewritten mine by being my friend. Like a ship blown from its mooring by a wind off the sea, like a seed dropped by a skybird in a distant wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? But because I knew you,
Because I knew you, I have been changed for good.
and just to clear the air, I ask forgiveness for the things I've done you blame me for.
But then I guess we know there's blame to share, and none of it seems to matter anymore. Like a comet pulled from orbit as it passes the sun, like a stream that meets a boulder halfway through the wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? I do believe I have been changed for the better. And because I knew you,
Because I knew you.
because I knew you, I have been changed for good.
No, you listen to me. You turned out to be exactly who I thought you were. I never pretended to be somebody else. It's always been me, and it was me who was hurt in front of everybody. Look, I didn't call you to yell at you, okay? I know what it feels like to be afraid to show who you are. I was, but not anymore. And the thing is, I don't care what people think about me because I believe in myself and I know that things are going to be okay. But even though I have no family, no job, and no money for college, it's you that I feel sorry for. I know that guy that sent me those emails is somewhere inside of you, but I can't keep waiting for him. Because waiting for you is like waiting for rain in this drought. Useless and disappointing.